Hey YouTube, Maka Supreme coming at you guys here with another reading. So, as you can see, my setup is a little bit different today. I actually went and bought myself a stand. So yay! We're becoming more and more official over here at this channel, and I couldn't be more happier. So for today, I decided to pull some energies on which zodiac signs I should be doing readings for, thanks to this new astrological oracle deck. Like, the cards are really nice, really sweet. I need to make sure that this is like actually recording, and it is. Excellent. So yeah, I just pulled out some energies for some signs that that was going to get reading. And for this reading, this is about what's next. It's about what can you do to reach whatever goal you may have in mind, or something that you may want to achieve. And this is like what you need to do, and what's the energy and the mindset that you need to have. This is a spread that I developed myself. It's another one of my Maka Supreme signature spreads. So I'm gonna make sure like I start getting my spreads trademarked or something, because I just have so many of them. I have a whole book of them, like just right here. So the signs that we have are Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, and Scorpio. Now for this pick a card, I ask that you pick a sign based off your sun, your moon, or your rising, or your north node. If you don't know any of those, you can definitely go get your natal chart checked out on cafeastrology.com. But for those of you who do know your sun, your moon, your rising, or your north node, and you have more than one sign present here, then definitely take the energy of those readings. But yeah, this is meant to be a zodiac reading. So if you're not a Libra and you're deciding to like pick the pile, then you'll be considered a cross watcher. So just make sure you guys are like picking the pile that's like really inside your natal chart to get a more cohesive message. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with Libra. We're going to start with Libra. And now what I'm going to do for this, the way that this astrological oracle work deck is that we take a sign, but we can also pick a planetary energy, and then we can like combine them together for a reading. And look what came out. Libra and Pluto. Now I can tell with Libra pile, with Pluto coming out, lending its energy to your reading and to your sign, I can tell that you guys have really been going through like a really tough time. But what I can see is that like, even though you guys are going through a tough time, you're being remade anew. And there's one thing that Libras love is new things. So with Libra and Pluto coming out, Pluto and Libra, I get the feeling that this is a revamp of like your beauty, of your aesthetic, of like everything that's like really going on. I'm also hearing like it's also a rebalancing of like your life, bringing your life back into harmony. And there's nothing that a Libra loves more than harmony in their life. So what I'm getting here is that you guys probably really have been going through a little bit of a rough patch in your life, but you're starting to see the other end of that rough patch. And it might be like maybe one or two things, or like maybe something that you need to keep in mind in order for you to like push yourself through. The book here also has like a very small like synopsis or summary of the energy, and I'll make sure I read that to you guys as well. So where is Libra and Pluto? Where is it? Pluto is in the last book. This is Pluto and Soul. This isn't it. Pluto and Libra. Here it is. Have faith that endings are balanced by beginnings. And like I said, you guys are really going through a really tough time right here. But what you really have to keep in mind is that even though things are like ending, keep in mind that even though things are ending, there's still plenty of things that's going to be remade anew. Plenty of new things that's starting. And now we're going to get into like your tarot cards, Libra pile, to figure out exactly what you need to do, and what energy and mindset you need to have in order to reach your goal. So which one of these is like real Libra energy? I keep trying to reach for these Mystic Monday cards. So I think I'll put these ones for your pile. So Father, talk to me about Libra. What do they need to do to reach their goal? I don't take reversals, not all the time. So we have Hierophant upright and the Lovers. And okay, they were telling me to take these in reverse. So with Hierophant and the Lovers in reverse, what I'm seeing here, like Libra, what you really need to do is to like break free. It's time to really embrace your air sign quality and like really like decide to like really break the mold. Like maybe you guys have really been feeling really chained down because you really just been deciding to like follow along with the plan, follow along for like the humdrum life. And Libras, you're meant to be a little bit more free spirited. Like when I think of Libra, I think of someone that has like a real like floaty, airy aesthetic, like dresses really nice, really just like goes from here to there to here to there, and a nice and flowing session. A nice and flowing way. And what I'm seeing here with Hierophant in reverse is that, you know, you guys have probably been doing everything too by the book recently. Like you really just been like stuck in like this world and like the way that it needs to do things. It could also have been like, you know, stuck in a situation with a partner that you kind of just want to move away from, in a relationship that's like kind of stale to you now. But either way, the what you need to do is to break free of this. Lovers in reverse speaks of like separation. To me, it's also about not really being in touch with yourself. If you're not in a relationship, Libra, then like I said, like there's been a. Let me gather my words. Like I said, Libra, it's like you guys have been like really following along with like what by the book about what society expects. And it's really been putting you out of touch with yourself. It's time to like really get back in touch with yourself, like break free, rebel, switch some stuff around, and really decide to get back to your true energy, Libra, which is someone that's free, someone that's like really, I don't know what else to say it, like free. And like every time I hear you, I just want to say airy, but everyone don't know what airy is. It's like you're meant to flow, Libra. Like you're meant to be beautiful and be out here and just like flowers here, flowers there, very much like Virgo energy. Like you guys are meant to be like that. And with this Pluto here, I get the feeling that you guys have really been going through a series of endings that like kind of pushed you into a box. And what you need to do now is break free of that box, because you're losing touch of who you truly are. Especially with the Five of Swords coming out, there's been a lot of conflict, a lot of strife, a lot of disharmony. And one thing I know is that Libras do not like that. But just know that all this strife, all this disharmony, and all this chaos is meant to push you into a brand new beginning, Libra. You've been like stuck in a way for far too long, and it's time to reinvent yourself. Especially with Uranus in retrograde lending its energy here. Like with this Uranus retrograde, this is like the perfect message to come out during that time, but breaking free of this Hierophant energy. Like this Hierophant in reverse energy is like amazing. It's like bucking traditions, breaking free of norms, not taking other people's advice and just doing what's true to you, especially with Lovers in reverse coming here. Just get in touch with yourself and figure out what's true for you and what you want to do. Make the choices that are right or feels right to you, Libra, no matter how controversial they are. So now I'm going to figure out and pull some cards on what mindset or energy you need to achieve your goal, Libra. So Father, talk to me. What energy, mindset do Libras need to embody? We got Queen of Wands. There should be one more. What energy do Libras need to embody? Mindset and energy they need to have to reach their goal. Nine of Swords. But the Two of Swords. Yeah, Libra. What I'm seeing here, and there's a very good reason why you guys have been trapped in this situation. I get the feeling that those Five of Swords, all this chaos and harmony has been having you being a little bit more down on yourself. Like with the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords and the energy that you need to achieve your goal, what I'm getting here is that you really need to embody this more, but right now you're more so in this. The Nine of Swords is worry, it's anxiety, it's being unsure, and especially with the Two of Swords at the bottom, this is definitely a mental blockage. Not really sure what to do or where to go. Yeah, not really sure what to do or where to go. And with the Two of Cups like peeking out here and the King of Wands peeping out, like this really might just be about a relationship, because we have the Queen of Wands here as well. So if this is about a relationship, like Libra, this relationship has been causing you like anxiety. It's been causing you a little bit of like, it's been definitely lessening your confidence, especially with the Queen of Wands coming up in the energy that you need to embody. So you definitely need to like rebuild your confidence, Libra. Rebuild the things, like really, like I said before in the beginning, find out, go back to the things that make you happy, the things that bring you back in touch with yourself, Libra. The things that's really going to like boost your confidence. Like this whole message is coming back in full circle. And I love how harmonious this is. Like, and like I said, Libras love harmony. So yeah, whatever situation you're in, it could be in a relationship that's filled with a lot of petty conflicts, and we also do have a pretty grumpy looking man here for Pluto and a beautiful woman here for Libra. So maybe this is like you and your partner. Pluto isn't ugly either. Like I really love Pluto, but you know, this person might not be a good match for you. And you might be trying to make it work, or they might really be trying to make it work with you. And you've been trying to be good and oblige and go along with it and whatnot, but it's not truly working for you. Especially with the Two of Swords at the bottom, like I feel like this person is really blocking you from your true match. If you are in a relationship, an unhappy relationship, then maybe this could be blocking you from the true match. If you are like in a happy and loving relationship, then this is definitely about doing more things that boost your confidence. The more focused on you, Libra, and do things that like make you happy and put you back in touch with yourself. Not really listening to your partner too much, and getting out and like being a little bit more fun and rebellious, and just like doing like some things for you if you are in a happy relationship. But if your relationship isn't like the best, then this message is definitely for you, Libra. You need to break free. You need to start getting back to yourself, falling in love with yourself again, and rebuilding your confidence, because right now you're filled with a lot of doubt and anxiety. So let me pull some oracles for you, Libra. I've been drawn to do Rebel deck for you. I'm gonna give you a Rebel deck oracle, and I'm gonna top it off with a Wisdom of the oracle. It's not everyone else's fault, it's yours. You are a grown adult. Stop blaming other people for your stuff, Libra. Like I said, like you have to take charge of your life. Like it's up to you to break free. It's up to you to do this. Stop really like thinking that it's like other people are doing bad things to you, because at the end of the day, no one has control over you but you, Libra. So if you're being stuck and being caused all this anxiety, don't try to put it off on someone else. Don't try to put it off on your partner. It's on you for not deciding to stand in your power, to stand into your confidence, and to do what you got to do what's right for you. So let me see, what else can we do? What else is going to come out, Father? I'm sorry, Rebel deck kind of cursed, and it's kind of like in your face. But I love it for that very same reason. Huh. So yeah, the next two cards we got is this lightning bolt. But what this means is figure shit out on your own, Libra. Like I said, you gotta figure out what makes you, like what will bring you back to your energy. And look what we have here. What did I tell you? You need to rebel. You need to break free, buck the norms. Look what came out. Rebel. Because fuck it. You need to rebel. You need to like really break free of whatever it is that has you like inside this energy. And don't be afraid of like causing an ending, Libra, because endings bring new beginnings. And it's funny how all this is coming full circle. Like whatever is going on in your life, Libra, you need to like really do something that's going to like really wow other people. Like do something unexpected. Like do something unexpected, Libra. Like really buck everything, because it's time for you to like really rebel and to go into your free-spirited and airy energy. It's time for you to stop following along, playing with the rules, and doing all this extra stuff. And you have to figure out what it is that's like, what this means for you, Libra. Like, I'm not here to be your intuition. You're your own intuition. I'm just here to confirm what you already know. So figure out what it is that you need to do, and do it. Figure out what it is that you need to do to like really get back to yourself. Let me pull the wisdom of the oracle here for you, Libra. What do we got? All that glitters. And at the bottom deck we have time to go. I'll take them. One more. Poised. So I'll take these three. So with all that glitters and time to go, like, it's definitely about a fake person that's in your life, Libra. Like, you may think that your life is like really beautiful, or like if your life isn't beautiful, you might think that this person that you with really has your back, really with you. Or the other thing that I'm hearing is maybe you just think that this person is like kind of boring and kind of lame. But either way, Spirit is telling you that you need to look deeper into the situation. If this person is presenting themselves to be like a knight in shining armor, a beautiful person, then know that that's a mask. And you really need to like pay attention to the signs of like when that mask crack and when they reveal who they truly are. All those little red flags, Libra, are not just there to be pretty decorations. Red flags are red flags. And what this time to go card is telling you is that maybe like no matter if this person is a little bit like on the humble side and you kind of might be judging them harshly, or if they're a little too flashy but they really don't got nothing, either way it's time for you to exit this situation. Like, it's clearly not meant for you. Like, you're not happy. You're not liking this situation, especially with Hierophant and with lovers in reverse. Like, you're not happy in this situation, Libra. So it's really time to like make your exit. And you guys are ready. Like, no more of this Nine of Swords energy. No more of this like really thinking on it, being nervous about it. No more of that, because I can tell that you guys are ready to make this jump and ready to make this move. And Spirit thinks that you're ready too. So whatever is going on here, you just need to go ahead, rebel, do the shocking move, and just like really get everyone like, just do what's right for you. I'm gonna pull 2 chakra wisdom cards for you, and then I'm gonna end your reading right there, Libra. So let's see what else we got. Oh man, I need to take these AirPods out my ear. Because I don't know what just happened or how that's going to show up in the video. And it's still going. Excellent. All right. Sorry, guys. We got Miracle. And Rejection. Yeah. Yeah. With Miracle and Rejection coming out, and with Time to Go, like, you're not really happy in this situation. This situation is causing you anxiety. It's really lowering your confidence and really not making you feel like yourself. But the thing is, though, like, you can free yourself from this situation. Like I said, a free spirit. You can free yourself from this situation, Libra. And the miracle here is that you have the power. Isn't that amazing? So Libra, you don't have to be in this situation if you don't want to. You're ready to jump, you're ready to leap, you're ready to get out of it. So do it. Rebel. Because fuck it. And that's your reading, Libra. If this resonates with you, please give it a like, a comment, and let me know if you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed doing your reading for you, Libra. So just let me know what's going on. And be blessed. Right. If you have the sign of Aquarius and your sun, moon, rising, or north node, then this reading is for you. So with the way that these readings work is that with your sign, I'm gonna pick a planetary energy, and it's really gonna give me a little bit more like in depth as to what you guys truly need to know. soul. So with Sun in Aquarius, what I'm really seeing here very, very clearly is let your uniqueness shine through, Aquarius. Aquarians are known for being like, you know, kind of solitary, but also very like giving and humanitarians. Like they have a very interesting dichotomy about them. That's why I really get along with Aquariuses, being a Gemini myself. Aquariuses really have like a very interesting dichotomy about them. And with like soul energy coming out, I think you really need to celebrate and really be happy to be your unique self, Aquarius. Whether you're a loner or, you know, a half loner, either way, with like Sun in Aquarius, you might also have like Aquarius as your sun sign. You might just be in Aquarius. But either way, with this energy coming out, it's time for you to like really embrace everything that makes you you, Aquarius. Now, I'm gonna read something from the book. The book just gives like a small little ditty on what's going on. So let me see. What's the message for soul and Aquarius? Yours is the innovative light of truth. Like I said, with yours is the innovative light of truth, Aquarius. With that coming out and that being your message, like I said, you guys need to let your uniqueness shine. Like whatever it is that you have inside of you, Aquarius, or whether if it's just like you getting out more, you talking more, you expressing yourself more. Stop being such a loner, Aquarius, like not all the time. And that's one thing that I'm going to keep saying as a Gemini to you, Aquarius, to you, Aquarians. The world needs to hear you guys. You guys need to speak up. You guys need to stop being such loners and join us here in the world. This is your age, and the people need what you bring to this universe. We need your energy. So now it's the time for you guys to come out of hiding, get out your dark corners, wipe off the nail polish off your fingers and your dark makeup, Aquarius, and come out here and join the rest of us. Because we definitely need you. We need your insights. We need your energies. We need Aquarians. You're being called up, Aquarians. So it's time for you to like step in and step out. And I'll give you guys my Samira May Tarot, because this is also a very unique deck. And I feel like it really fits you guys' energy. So let's see. What we got here? So the first two cards would be about what you can do to reach your goal. So Aquarians, if you have like a goal in mind or something that you want to achieve, these are the next two things that you can do to like really achieve those goals. The first two cards that I pulled, this card here was just a quick message for you, but these tarot cards are going to be the reading as to what's next for you and what you need to do to reach your next goal. That's too many cards. Page of Swords. Like I said, that's that card of communication, of talking, of getting out there and expressing yourself. The Six of Swords. Yes. Like I said in the beginning, with the Star card at the bottom, like the world needs your energy, Aquarians. The world needs you guys. You guys are like really meant to shine in this era, in this age. So you guys need to stop hiding and stop being such loners and come out. Communicate more with this Page of Swords out here. You guys are very witty, very intelligent, very bright people. Also, I'm hearing sarcastic, and Aquarians love sarcasm, and so do I. But all that witty charm that you guys have, because it's funny that we have two swords, and swords is like air energy. So you really need to come out and express yourself a lot more, Aquarius. Like the world is really waiting on you guys. You need to like really like talk. And with the Six of Swords next to the Page of Swords, like this is what I mean. You need to transition into someone who speaks. Like someone who's communicative. Someone who's actually like really, but how else can I say this? Like someone that's like really out there and expressive. Like this is a transition that needs to happen in your life. The Six of Swords also talks about moving. Maybe you guys just don't feel safe where you are, feel comfortable enough expressing yourself in your area. So you need to just plan a move. Like get ready to move and be somewhere where you can feel a little bit more comfortable to be yourself, Aquarius. But either way, it's time for you guys like really like start expressing yourself. Even if it's just on social media, just like starting a blog or a vlog, or just like tweeting more and like putting your thoughts out there and putting your charm and your wit out there. Either way, it's time for you to really start expressing yourself and showing the world who you are, Aquarius. Like, that is like definitely coming through very, very clearly for me. So now we're going to talk about what energy and mindset you need in order to achieve your goal. Oh, and whatever goal you have in mind, Aquarius, is in order to reach your goal, the next step that you need to do is this: expressing yourself more. So the message that I gave in the beginning and in the tarot cards are all coinciding together. So what you need to do next in order to reach your goal, Aquarius, is to come out your shell, to really speak more, communicate, whether it be through social media or in person. And if you need to, move, travel, go visit other places. But either way, the Six of Swords talk about a transition. Now really think about, you need to transition into this Page of Swords energy. Someone who is witty, communicative. You guys are already witty and communicative. You just don't let people know that you're communicative and witty. But it's time for you to start showing that a lot more, Aquarius. So let's see what we got. The Hanged Man. And this is what mindset you need to have in order to achieve your goal. So we got the Hanged Man coming out. What's next for Aquarius? What mindset they need to have to achieve their goal? And the Eight of Swords. Like I said, Aquarius, with the Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords, like this is, and the Ten of Wands at the bottom, this is telling me that the mindset and energy that you have right now is not good. So in order, like what you need in order to reach your goal is to not have this energy. The Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords, keeping yourself trapped in keeping yourself confined and being small, and like really just being comfortable, just hanging there, just being there, being around, you know, just like being in the background. I see Libras also on this card as well. So just like being there, just hanging around, not really doing anything, and just being engrossed in your own thoughts. Because I know for one thing, Aquarians love the key in their brain and their mind. And even though none of them really let me get close enough to really see this, I can tell that some Aquariuses really struggle with esteem issues, but they don't really want to tell anyone about it. But it's very obvious to me, at least being an empath and intuitive in another air sign. I could tell like a lot of Aquariuses really struggle with self-esteem. And this type of energy is like really holding you guys back and keeping you guys in this hangman energy. So in order to reach your goal, you need to step out. You need to be this Page of Swords. Be brave, be bold, be calculating. Step out more and really just like talk and communicate. Because with the Ten of Wands at the bottom deck, really staying to yourself and doing things like this is making your life harder than what it needs to be. When you need to bring balance to it with Temperance right under this Ten of Wands. You guys really need to bring balance back into your life. Because with the Four of Pentacles right underneath the Temperance, you guys really stay to yourself. What have I been saying? Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. With the Temperance card here, you guys really need to like really step out. Bring balance into your life. And in order to balance out your life, you need to communicate and you need to be comfortable, transition into being someone who's more communicative and comfortable being themselves. Like really let your light shine, Aquarius. That was the message at the beginning. Let your light shine. Don't be afraid to be who you are. It is time for you to be who you are, Aquarius. Like I said, the world needs your energy. So it's time for you to step up and step out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some shamanic healing oracles for you. Because I feel like this group might need some encouragement and some healing. I wish I brought out my affirmation cards, but we'll just keep it here. So Father, what oracle message does Aquarius need to hear? Honoring your energy. Thank you, Father. Honoring your energy, Aquarius. Like I said, what did I tell you guys? You guys need to really be proud of who you are and show the world who you are. Step out of your comfort zone. And look, and I keep saying show the world who you are. And in my Moonology Oracle deck, one of the things for the full moon in Aquarius is show the world the real you. It's time for you to do just that, Aquarius. It's time for you to step out and show the world who you really are. And no more hiding in your Aquarian bubbles and being loners. Growth. Like I said, you guys are keeping yourself small here, especially with the Hanged Man, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. That's not energy that's conducive to growth. So the mindset that you need to have moving forward is to really grow and to change yourself. Really do little small things to like get yourself out there more, Aquarius. Whether it's tweeting more, being more communicative with your friends and family, like sending out a little bit more text, or just reaching out to that one friend who you haven't seen in a while. But either way, you need to start making your presence a little bit known more, Aquarius. Like, this is really your time. One more message for Aquarius. Duality. Now, with the duality card comes out, this is not about like seeing things as like either good or bad. This is like seeing everything for just how they are. Like, don't condemn yourself for being who you are. And I know you certainly won't do that, Aquarius. Or at least, like, maybe you guys do. And, you know, I just simply do not know. But it's time for you guys to start looking at things as just black and white. Like, just look at everything as just like how it is. Because I know one thing, Aquarians can be very matter of fact. But this isn't a matter of fact matter. Like, everything in life, you know, whether it's good or bad, you can find the good in everything. And that's one thing you need to really like see is optimism, Aquarius. Optimism. Optimism. So let me see what else I can pull out for you guys. I'm gonna do some chakra wisdoms for you guys, and then I'll end it there. So let me see what we have for Aquarius. Dissipating. You guys are letting your life pass you by. You guys, with the Hangman and the Eight of Swords, you guys are just keeping yourself suspended. You're watching the world goes by and it's like, man, I wish I could do that. Man, I really want to do that. But you're not making any moves, not putting any energy, not really doing anything to like move forward towards your goals. And you're just letting life pass you by, Aquarius, especially with the Hangman and the Eight of Swords. You need to find out what makes you passionate. And look, here we go. We have growth again. You need to find out what brings you passion, Aquarius. Like I said, you guys are humanitarians. And look at this, cards. This is like Princess Apricot. Princess Apricot is a humanitarian. She goes and she reads to the elderly. And people don't like her for it. But that's okay. Because Aquarians don't care if you like them or not anyway. And this is the energy you guys need to have. Get out there and follow your passion. Because it's really going to grow you. And we have growth coming out again. Like, you guys really need that in your life. You need a little bit of growth to follow your passion. Like, really go out there and do what it is that drives you. What I want to say grinds your gears, but that makes you angry. But like, what's really like putting that fire in your belly, Aquarius? It's time for you to go out there and like discover your passion. And if you already know what your passion is, it's time to make steps towards like doing it and living it and being in your passion. Yes. And we have bittersweet here. Like I said, you guys probably just been through like a lot of hard times, or maybe just been struggling with trying to get out of like this energy and getting out your head. And it's okay. Just realize that, you know, you guys can take your time with this, but you guys do need to like start getting out there more. Like, period. Let me grab a wisdom of the oracle, and then that'll truly be your ending. I feel like I need to end this on a higher note than bittersweet. So let's see what we got for Aquarius. Poised. Like I said, you guys might not feel like you're ready, but Spirit is telling you that you're ready, Aquarius. Spirit is telling you guys that you're ready for this change. Like, the time is now. So, Aquarius, it's time for you to really get out there, to be yourself, to follow your passions, and to allow you expressing yourself and traveling more and talking more and like connecting with other people more. It's time to let those experiences grow you, because you're long overdue for it, Aquarius. So that's your message. If you like it, please like and comment. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I thank you for coming here and sharing your energy with me, Aquarius. It's been fun. If you chose Pisces, then this reading is for you. So Pisces, icy Pisces. let me see. With each zodiac sign, I'm going to pull out a planetary card, some planetary energy that's going to lend itself to your reading, Pisces. So we're going to see what energy, what planet is coming out, and what's the message there for you. So let's see what we have. What planet wants to come out? We're not doing that again. But it won't let me shuffle. All right, Pluto again. Another sign had Pluto coming out, but with Pluto and Pisces, this one is like really mystical, because Pisces, you guys are pretty magical, pretty deep, a pretty deep sign. And with like Pluto coming out as well, this is like Pisces and Scorpio energy together. So it's very, very deep, very, very intuitive, and very, very transformative. So what I'm seeing here is that you guys need to go within and go deep inside and get ready to like bring up to the surface who you really are. Bring up your intuitive giftings, because a lot of Pisces are very intuitive people, whether they know it or not. So it's time for you to start bringing those gifts and that energy to the forefront. And one thing I'm hearing is don't be afraid of endings, Pisces, because you guys are also a cyclical sign. With the two fish, I feel like they circle each other. I'm not sure if they really do that, but I'm seeing them circle each other in my head. So really realizing that life is nothing but cycles, Pisces. That you have your ups and you have your downs, but you need to learn how to flow with every single one of them. Whether you're up or you're down, you need to be able to flow no matter what. So I'm going to read an excerpt from the book and see what we can get. So Pluto and Pisces. Have sympathy for the difficulty of change. Yeah, Pisces, sometimes you guys can be really, really hard. My God, I keep hitting my stand. Hopefully I didn't move it too much. Pisces, you guys have a tendency to like be really, really hard on yourselves. Like I know that because I've seen more than a few Pisces do that. So with you guys being like really, really hard on yourself, the energy here is like really understand that as you're going through this transition and this change, you need to be gentle with yourself. Really learn to like give yourself love, nurturing love and care. And not be so hard on yourself, Pisces. Oh my God, don't be so hard on yourself. Like that's one thing that I'm really feeling like I need to say. Be gentle with yourself as you go through this process of change and rebirth, because change and rebirth can be scary for a lot of signs. I know it's not that scary for you, Pisces, but you guys can truly be hard on yourselves. You guys are your own biggest critics. Even though other people criticize you, you're good at letting that roll off your back, but you guys are your own biggest critics. You guys are your own competition, and you need to be a little bit more gentle with yourselves, Pisces. So let me see what cards come out for you guys. So this spread is meant to tell you what can you do to reach your goals and what mindset you need to have in order to achieve your goal. So if you have a goal in mind, Pisces, something that you want to achieve, something that you want to do, this spread is meant to tell you what you can do to start stepping towards that goal, and what energy and mindset you need to have in order to like really bring it into more fruition. So let's see. Nine of Pentacles and Death. And it's funny that we have the Pluto card coming out. We got King of Pentacles at the bottom deck too. But it's funny that we have Pluto coming out and we have Death, because Pluto and Death and Scorpio energy, it all goes hand in hand. So it's funny that the Death card came out. And what I'm seeing here is like you guys have to learn to be okay with being independent and being alone, Pisces. I know most Pisces always keep like a gaggle of hoes. I'm sorry, I'm calling you guys out, but you always have at least one or two in rotation. But now it's like the time for you to really like withdraw your energy from other people and really focus it more on yourself, on your financial independence, on like really just bringing your stuff together, Pisces. Because it's time for a change there. It's time for you to become like more financially stable than ever. And I know some Pisces really have troubles with finances, but excuse me, I burped. But it's time. You're being called to like really focus more on your finances, on your financial independence, Pisces. It's time for you to really and be gentle with yourself. Like if you are already trying to go through this this process, Pisces, you're already trying to get your money up and whatnot. Don't be so hard on yourself when things don't work or you encounter setbacks or stuff like that. This is a change for you, Pisces. And you need to really be gentle and be soft with yourself as you're going through this change. Like, ease up a bit, bro. Just ease up a bit on yourself and allow this change and this transition to happen. Because what you got to do now is you got to become more independent and more self-sufficient in order to reach your goal. To be okay with being alone and working alone and not having the support that you may want, not having the support of your friends or your family, Pisces. It's time for you to be okay with just being by yourself and being gentle with yourself as you go through this process. Now we're going to see what mindset and energy you need to have as you're going through this change. I'm just checking to make sure that this is still recording. Let me see. So what we got here? These came out in reverse. So the mindset you need to have is the Emperor in reverse and the Four of Pentacles with the Lovers card. Okay. So with Emperor in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's time for you to like loosen up the control that you think you have on your life. And this is why it's like the card, the energy of like having sympathy for the process of change, like being more gentle with the process of change is coming out, because you guys are really hard on yourselves. Like I said, especially with Emperor in reverse, you guys are really trying to control everything. You want things to go your way. And like I said, you just gotta let it flow, Pisces. You gotta let it flow and you gotta go with it. With Four of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting the feeling that you guys aren't like really guarded about this, especially with Lovers here. I get the feeling that you guys, what can I say about like the Four of Pentacles in reverse and with the Lovers at the bottom deck? Because Emperor in reverse is like very clear to me. But Four of Pentacles in reverse is showing up, because this is the energy, the mindset that you need to have. You need to become unguarded with yourself. It's okay for you to like really spend a little bit more, Pisces. You don't have to be on such a strict budget, is what I'm hearing. Like, it's okay for you to like talk to other people about what's going on, even though you are meant to be doing this alone. But that doesn't mean that you have to be alone, Pisces. It's okay to let love in and to let other people come in and help you. But the thing is to not be dependent on other people. It's to be more self-sufficient and more independent while you're going through this process, while you're going through this change, to like really get your money up and keep your stuff together. You can allow other people to help you, but don't be dependent and reliant on other people. Really learn to stand on your own 2 feet, Pisces. And the biggest thing that I'm hearing here is like, you don't really need to budget. Like, you can buy the things that you want to buy. Like, don't be too tight and too strict and don't be too tight and strict on your finances, Pisces, because having that budget and save, and I need to scrimp and save mentality really lowers your vibrations, and it brings in less money with that kind of like mentality. So if you got a little bit of extra, go ahead and buy something nice for yourself. Go ahead and do this thing for yourself, Pisces, and do it with no shame. Like, do it with no shame. Do whatever you need to do to bring yourself in harmony with yourself. Or even like if you want to, I'm hearing like if you do want to take that person out on a date, like go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. But just don't spend too much. Because we have the Lovers, the Temperance, and the Knight of Pentacles. Someone could also be coming your way, Pisces, to really help you out with this as well. That's another thing that I'm really seeing. Like, someone else might be coming to like really help you, especially with all these beautiful cards at the bottom deck. Like we have the Lovers at the bottom deck, we have Temperance, the Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and Justice. So someone could really be helping you do this, like could be coming in to help you do this transition, like Pisces. So don't really like don't beat yourself up too much during this process. Be soft with yourself. And I feel like help might really be on the way for you guys. So just relax, be kind to yourself, be gentle, stick to your budget, but don't really think that you gotta like limit yourself from things that you really want, Pisces. Let me pull the Wisdom of the Oracle for you guys. Loyal heart. Like I said, I really think that you guys is going to have someone like on the way. Like someone is like might be really coming for you to come and help you out with like whatever is going on, or like probably just helping you out in life. Like, so if you do need help with your finances, it's okay to like go and like find a consultant or someone, because they're really going to be like true and honest to you. But what I'm really feeling like, it might be like a lover that might be coming in that might really help you out with your finances, Pisces. That's the biggest things that I'm really feeling. It's like someone that's going to come in, that's going to be loyal to you, see your situation, and want to help you out. But they only going to want to help you out, Pisces, if you show that you can do it yourself, that you can show that you're self-sufficient and that you can handle it on your own. Because if they see that you can't handle it on your own and that you're dependent on them, you're going to block your blessings. And that's the thing that really needs to change, is you being more self-sufficient, being a little bit more level-headed, and being a little bit more wise in your finances, Pisces. That doesn't mean like start scrimping and saving every cent, but it just means like really do a little bit more risk assessment, being a little bit more knowledgeable and a little bit more practical with your spending, Pisces. And imagine. I don't know what imagine means for finances, because this is definitely a finance/love reading, but I'm going to read imagine for finances. That's the first thing that came to my mind, and that's the real big theme of your reading, is money. So let me see. This is a powerful time to get clear on how you create your prosperity, what it means to you to be prosperous, and what attributes you need to develop in order to make things happen. Who do you need to be to live out your dreams? Can you imagine the kind of life you desire? Really imagine it? Without withholding back the sheer force of your powers of creativity. And Pisces, let me tell you, you guys do have powerful creative powers. You guys are ruled by Neptune, and intuitive, deep, and creative powers is like your thing, Pisces. So this is like right up your alley. Really imagine it without holding back the sheer force of your powers of creativity. If you can envision it, you can have it. Get ready, for prosperity is waiting for you to claim it now. Act as if your dreams will really come true. Like I said, Pisces, like someone is really coming in to help you, but you got to be a little bit more self-sufficient first. And with this like imagine card coming out along with loyal heart, like whatever it is that you have it in your heart to do to make more money, Pisces, you need to start doing it. Because you're going to be supported and you're going to be guided on whatever it is that you're deciding to do with yourself, Pisces. As long as it's in line, as long as it's not like unsavory or illegal, whatever you're being decided, whatever your heart is telling you to do, Pisces, and I know you guys love to follow your heart, whatever your heart is telling you to do, you need to do it, you need to stick to it, you need to commit to it, you need to be practical about it, and you need to just make it happen, Pisces, because Spirit is with you. Because right now, the way that you're going, you're not going in the right direction. It's time for you to switch things up, especially with this fork in the road at the bottom deck. It's time for you to switch things up, Pisces, and do something new. Let me give you some chakra wisdom cards and see what we got. Oh boy, this one just jumped right out. Completion. With completion coming out and like really just wanting to show itself like that, Pisces, especially with death here and this Pluto energy, like I don't know what happened. Maybe you lost a loved one that like really was the one that paid your bills for you or something like that. And now it's time for you to like really get on your own 2 feet. But either way, Pisces, if you are going through such a tough time, just know that you are going to be able to like make it through this. Or maybe like if you have like with the completion, and I see the completion of the cycle, and with Pluto being here and showing up, like whatever time is like ending for you, Pisces, just know that you can't really go back to that. It's time for you to like really go towards something new, to flow towards new things for your life, a new situation, a new living thing. It's really time for you to like let go of the past, let go of what's done, not really sitting back and like really thinking on it and like wishing that you could have like controlled it or changed it in some kind of way. It's time for you to just like let it flow and let it be over. So what else do we have here, Father? What else do you want to come out for Pisces? Screw that. All right. That's so unfair. What else comes out? What else is coming out? Impartiality. All right. It's time for you to get your emotions uninvolved in this, Pisces. I know I said follow your heart, but it's time you follow your heart, but it's also time for you to like really be practical and logical. That's the big thing that I kept saying here with this Nine of Pentacles. It's time for you to be practical and logical, Pisces. It's time for you to figure out what your heart wants and approach it in a practical and logical way. Come out with a real plan to like really achieve the things that you want to achieve and take the steps towards it. Like that's coming out very, very clearly, Pisces. this deck not really shuffling too much. Like all these cards keep trying to jump out, so I'll leave that there. You probably have a lot of message in that pile, but that's more for a private reading, Pisces. That's more for a private reading. So I'm gonna give you some Rebel deck oracles, and I'm gonna give you about 2 of them, and then I'll leave you there on that. We have fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. I don't know what that's meant for. You take your intuition with that one, Pisces. Maybe you guys have to like do some sorries. Maybe you gotta kiss a little bit of butt. Maybe the person coming in is someone that you probably was a little bit mean to in the past. So you probably like was really mean, or probably did something to someone who was probably really loyal to you, Pisces. Either way, if someone comes in that you did wrong, you need to apologize, Pisces. Let go of your pride and apologize. Let's see what else comes out. Now, I can hear some of y'all now grumbling and mumbling, because sometimes Pisces really can do people dirty. I know how y'all roll. So humble yourself, Pisces, and don't be afraid to apologize to someone that you did wrong. Yeah, it's dark, you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass. Like, bro, Pisces. I don't know what it is, whatever it is that's going on in your life, but you definitely need a change. You definitely need a change. And what I'm seeing here with this change that's coming in is that you guys won't be able to know what to do next or what's going to go on. You guys definitely are going to have to lean into your intuition, Pisces. You guys are very intuitive. You guys are just like intuitively guided beings. So it's really time to lean into that, because your path ahead, you don't know. What's down this fork in the road that came out on the bottom of the deck, what came out in this fork in the road, like you guys won't be able to see it. You guys won't be able to know what's going on. So you're just going to have to like trust in yourself and trust your new path, because your intuition is telling you something. You got a feeling that you can't shake. That little voice inside of you, you need to listen. So you guys' intuition probably has been going off. You've been getting an inkling on what to do next, or like, you know, what idea, what passion you want to do. And it's time for you to like really give in and listen to that voice inside of you. So Pisces, this is your reading. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and comment, and to let me know like how it resonated with you. And I think that will be your reading. So thank you guys. I really enjoyed your energy. All right. Last but not least, if you chose Scorpio, then this reading is for you. So what I'm going to do, Scorpio, is I'm going to pull some planetary energy to see what's going to align with your reading, and see what message is going to come through for you from the cosmos. So let's see. Bruh. I just can't get away. Pluto came out in so many of these readings. Like I guess this really is a time of like death and rebirth for a lot of signs. And I know Pluto's been stalking me a lot, and I have Moon and Scorpio, so this is definitely like very resonant with me already. So with Pluto coming forth and presiding over his sign of Scorpio, I get the feeling that you guys are already very comfortable with death and rebirth and change and inner growth, whether your Scorpio sun, moon, rising, or maybe even if it is in your north node, you need to get comfortable. You need to get comfortable with the process of death and rebirth. Coming from a Scorpio moon, I can tell you I've had many endings in my life, many changes, many transitions, many like relationships that didn't work out, friendships that didn't work out. Like my life has been filled with like nothing but struggle and pain, and that is like the blessing of Pluto, like having a very active eighth house. Like you have a hard life, but you get so much strength, so much wisdom, so much power from overcoming so many dark and trying times. Like, that is the true power of Scorpio, to be able to like go to a low point but come up someone completely different, still have that beautiful mystery to you, this type of deep magnetism. Like, that is like your complete power. And with Pluto coming over here and presiding over his sign, over a planet, over the sign that he rules over, this is a very powerful thing. And it's really time for you to like really go deep inside and like embrace the change, embrace what's happening in your life. Because for some of us, this ain't nothing new. Going through a tough time ain't nothing new for us, for Scorpios. When you're drawn into the darkness, watch for the light. Like I said, this is nothing new for our Scorpios. Going into the darkness is like something that we do like all the time. And that light that's inside the darkness is you, Scorpio. That's your inner strength, your inner wisdom, and your inner power. So whenever you are going through a trying time, Scorpio, or if you are going through a trying time right now, Scorpio, don't forget to go within and remember who the F you are, Scorpio. Don't forget who the fuck you are. And I have to say it. Don't forget who you are, Scorpio. Don't forget the power that you have, whether you're Scorpio Sun, Moon, or Rising, or even North Node. Because this hits me too, because I'm a Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio and Pluto as well. So this is me. Don't be afraid to go inside yourself and like really find that light and really find who you are. That confidence to be who you are, even while you're down and going through a dark time, a dark night of your soul, Scorpio. Find your light. Find who you are and let that light shine, and let that light be your guiding light out of this time of darkness. Your confidence, your your beauty, your magnetism, Scorpio. It's time for you to lean in on all that stuff and allow that stuff to carry you through this dark night. So if you have a goal in mind, Scorpio, this is what you can do to reach your goal. King of Swords and the Empress. Man, oh man, Scorpio. Man, oh man. With King of Swords and the Empress coming out for you, Scorpio. Yeah, with King of Swords and Empress coming out for you, Scorpio, what you should realize, like, what you need to do to rely on your goal is, like I said, you need to go inside and find that inner creative power that you have. The Empress is the card of creativity or fertility. Like, you have so many ideas, especially with the King of Swords coming out. You have really great ideas, Scorpio. And it's time for you to like really start leaning into your ideas. Really being more logical. Putting your ideas to pen and paper and like really manifesting what you want. Manifesting what you really want out of life, Scorpio. Especially like in this time where you're meant to go inside yourself. Reach inside yourself and write down what you see and what you want, and then allow it to manifest in your life. This is a time for you to be a little bit more to yourself too, Scorpio. Withhold your energy, bring your energy back to yourself, be more introspective and meditative at this time, and really go inside and find your light. Like, that's coming through very, very clearly. Because it's time for you to like bring a rebalance back into your life, Scorpio. So withdraw your energy and like really just think about like what it is that you want out of life. Put your pen to paper and start manifesting. So this is, the next two cards are going to be what mindset or energy you need to have to achieve your goal. Nine of Cups with the Death card. It's beautiful. The Death card actually rules over Scorpio. It has Pluto energy. Like, this is perfect. Like I said, you need to find contentment with yourself. And that's the mindset and the energy that you need to have. You need to find out what your wishes are deep down inside of you. Put your pen to the paper and really manifest and bring them bring them through. Because with the death card here, you guys are going through another rebirth, another change. Like I said, this is nothing new for us, Scorpio. We go through this all the time. Other signs might really struggle with this process, but it's time for us to like really get into our mold, to really just try to figure out what we want out of our universe, out of the life, what's going to bring us our true happiness, what is our wish. It's time to put our pen to the paper and really manifest that. And with the Ace of Swords at the bottom, it's time. This is like coming from the divine. This is truth, Scorpio. This is clarity. Like right now, it's not time for you to be caring about your friends, not trying to look over after your family, not trying to be that person. It's time for you to really like bring your energy back into yourself and find out what it is that you want, Scorpio. What is true for you? It's time to find your truth. Like I said, don't give it to your friends and family, because you know they just want to argue right now. They're really happy to see you down or whatever. Some of them are happy to see you down. The Seven of Wands, you probably have to like be really defensive all the time against these people. So it's time for you to just bring that energy back to yourself and think about what you want out of life, out of the world, out of the universe. Because the cycle in your life is completing, Scorpio. And for the new cycle, you need to like really make sure that your intentions is clear for what you want out of your life, starting in this new cycle. So I think I'm gonna pull some chakra wisdom cards for you guys. First one is expansion. Like I thought, you guys really have to go inside, and like with this expansion card, this is about like, you know, the universe, the earth, Father, the universe, spirit. Like you're really growing as a being, as a spiritual being, Scorpio, and that's why you're being drawn to like go inside yourself. And I'm also hearing like a lot of us Scorpios, I know this is true for me, is currently going through a dark night of the soul. And with the dark night of the soul, this leads to a spiritual expansion, a spiritual growth, and a growing in your power, especially with Empress being here and with the Death card. Like we're definitely growing and becoming more powerful and more expansive in our energies and what we can and can't manifest. We're stepping into our true power, Scorpios. Especially if you have Scorpio in your 8th house. I mean Scorpio and Pluto, or Scorpio and Scorpio and Pluto, and like Pluto in your 8th house, or Pluto or Moon in your 8th house as well. Just know that you're being expanded in a really big way. Being enlightened as well, Scorpio. Like I said, go inside and find that inner light. Like really connect to you, to yourself, like to your power, Scorpio. Because this is a time for like really profound wisdom, really profound creativity, really profound ideas being disseminated and downloaded into you. And you really need to pay attention to that stuff and learn to connect to yourself. If you don't have a meditative practice already, Scorpio, it's time for you to develop one. The time is now. What else do we have? There might be one more wanting to come out for you guys. Here it is. Completion. I saw this at the bottom deck too. Like I said, we're ending a cycle. And it's funny that the Death card came out with completion. We're ending a cycle, Scorpio. We're not going back to the way that life used to be. So it's time for us to like really embrace the new change, to really go forward in our life, and to really understand that we're expanding, becoming more enlightened, more wise, and more powerful beings, Scorpio. And in order to do that, we need to go inside ourselves and find our light and allow our energy to radiate and shine. Because this is the time for us to like grow and expand, Scorpio. So like I said, withdraw your energies, bring your energies from everywhere that you probably placed them, and bring them back and bring it back to yourself. Especially with the Knight of Cups here. Like I said, you guys probably have been giving out your energy to your friends, your family, and your loved ones. It's time to bring that back. What else do we have here? The Three of Wands. Like I said, bring it back. Like, receive your energy back. Also learn to receive energy and love from other people, Scorpio. It's time for you to like really withdraw your energy and allow people to give to you instead of you constantly giving to them, or like consistently giving to them. Especially with Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. There might be some people here who might actually like want to come forth and like give to you. Give tribute to the Emperor and to help you with your victory. Like, we got the Knight of Pentacles with the Emperor and the Six of Wands, like victory. So Scorpio, going inside yourself is really going to draw in the help, the things that you need, like I don't know how else to say it. Like going inside yourself and meditating is going to raise your vibrations. And with your vibrations rising and raising, you're going to naturally attract the things that you want. Like the Empress. Like the Empress doesn't work for anything. Like the Empress can sit down and like beautiful things just come to her. And that's the energy that we need to be in. The energy of receiving. Because we are givers. We constantly give and give and give. But now it's the time to receive, especially with the Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands coming out here, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's time for us to allow ourselves to receive. Let me pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card for us. I love this reading, mostly because I'm in it. I have Scorpio, Pluto, and Moon, so this is like perfect. I have a really active 8th house. Maybe some of you guys do as well. Have multiple signs in Scorpio. Treasure Island. Abundance. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Like I said, going inside yourself, enlightening yourself, and like really bringing yourself like back to yourself, Scorpio. Really finding that light inside of you is going to like attract money and abundance to you. You won't even have to do much. Just put your ideas down and manifest, and you'll have it, Scorpio. Plain and simple. Like Treasure Island is like the big money card. Like it's going to come to you. Like it's there for you. But what you have to realize is that really try to find the things that are not for you, Scorpio. And what's not for you is like trying to push and pull against this like process. Like I said, the process of death and rebirth is something that we're very, very comfortable with, and something that we truly already, we know it already, Scorpio. So don't really try to push against this process. Don't try to open doors that won't open for you. Go along with the process and flow with it. Because just by going with the flow, you're already going to bring in so many beautiful things without having to do much. And look at this, Yang. Like I said, we have the Empress here. The Emperor came out on the bottom deck. I think with the Knight of Cups. What was it? No, it was with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Six of Wands. And now we have more masculine energy coming out. If you are a female Scorpio, just know that, you know, you're really bringing in and attracting a counterpart. Like you're bringing in someone you're attracting someone. Or if you're not even a female Scorpio, if you're a Scorpio who's subscribed as the Divine Feminine, because I know like I get called the Divine Feminine in all my readings, just know that you're bringing in like a real masculine energy, like someone that's going to like help. And one thing that I'm also hearing here, it is time to awaken like your masculine energy. Really think about like what you want out of life, your ambition, and like really write them down and try to manifest. It's time for you to like really think about stuff like that and be open to receiving your manifestations, Scorpio, because your manifestations are going to come to you. You don't have to go out to them, it's going to come to you. Only thing you have to do is just be in the right position, in the right place at the right time, ready to receive it, Scorpio. Follow the signs because they're there for you. And you've been getting a lot of synchronicity signs, seeing 111, 222, 333, 444, 999. Whatever it is that you see, you've been being led to this moment, Scorpio. And that's for truth. So just sit back, relax, meditate, go inside yourself, write things down that you want, and just take little steps towards those things. And watch how big the steps Spirit takes towards you. Like I said, there's someone definitely coming in soon to help. But you really got to make sure that your energy is right, that you're emotionally stable, that you're talking to people with kindness and love, and that you're not out here just stinging people, Scorpio. Don't be doing that right now. This is not the time for that. This is the time for you to withdraw your energy, get into your light, and allow all this goodness to come to you, Scorpio. And that's your reading. So if you like this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I thank you for sharing your energies with me. Goodbye.